to throw over to Erin now, so I don't know whether you want to pick up a mic, my friend, because you had the national perspective, didn't you, really, across the community and public services, and so your perspective on the lockdown would have been quite different again. What did you notice?
Thanks, Jess. Kia ora, everybody. I just want to say hi and te lofa lava, and thank you for supporting all of this. I'm here as one of the National Secretaries of the PSA, and it's an absolute pleasure to be here and to sit alongside the experts and the people who worked during this amazing time, and all of the thinkers and doers, actually, in this space. So PSA has more than 75,000 members at the moment, which is really amazing, and many of our members were essential workers during the lockdown. So the breadth of work that they were doing was pretty amazing. You know, they were probably doing stuff from, you know, advising politicians on the response to take, through to contact tracing, through to supporting people to live independently over that time, or maybe running Zoom consults if they were an allied health worker. You know, our members were doing all sorts of things out in society, and I think, you know, someone's alluded to some of the struggles, so trying to battle for PPE to do that kind of work was even a struggle. So it was amazing, and I think that community and public service workers just more than showed their worth to society through this pandemic. I mean, they helped with the response. They were always there doing this brilliant work for our society, but that really became visible during the pandemic, when many of us were in our homes and had the luxury of not having to go and work on the cold face, or so to speak, on the COVID face during that time.
Yes, amazing. So I guess that what you're saying is that there's kind of been a revealing of all of this work that has been happening all along, but suddenly we realise just how important that work is. Yes. So why do you think it's important that we kind of invest and engage in those services now?
Yeah, I think the time is right, because everybody now understands how important this type of work is, that how important public and community services are for us to not only thrive as a society, but to succeed and to battle anything that's thrown our way. So I think there's that. I also think that our members really appreciated the show of support, the applause that they got. But what they want more than that. They don't want a pat on the back or somebody to say thank you. They actually want the inequalities that existed pre-COVID to not exist. They want us to have a playbook for a better and fairer society. And you know, the Aotearoa Wellbeing Commitment actually does that. It says our public and community services are important, but we can go deeper, we can go wider, we can start looking at, you know, universal, genuinely free healthcare, you know, and services like internet and public services and education through from, you know, early childhood education all the way through the tertiary levels. Why not look at what we expect the state to provide for our society to thrive, you know? And I think it goes to the spirit of public service, that's what our members are asking for, not, you know, for their pat on the back or for their pay rise necessarily, although that would be good. But, you know, they want a fairer society and a more equitable society out of this.
Absolutely.